So hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. I am Lord Chipmunk, and this game in the German Tier 5 heavy tank, the VK30.01H, is an exercise in making the best of the armour you've got. Now you might notice with the matchmaker, they have 4 heavy tanks, we have 2. Their 4 are all top tier, they're all Tier 5 machines. We have me and a Tier 4 douchebag wagon, which is a dreadful machine. So, and on this map, Encounter on Mines, in this setup, you really need to get some people over into the town around the cap and just brawl. Now this is not a brawling tank, this is not what it's designed for, the armour isn't brilliant, the gun is good for sniping, but if I'm not going to do it, who is? So this video is an exercise in making the most of the armour you have, making it work, and doing what's necessary. So we are going to push up here around the cap and we're going to brawl in a German heavy and a VK no less, but initially we're going to put some paint onto that KV1. Now what I do in general, and there was a good example of the awful gun on the T14, and I think he was firing high explosive because I don't know how else he did that little damage. If he'd been firing AP, he actually probably would have penetrated because my armour isn't very good. So what we're trying to do throughout this is give people a possibility of 2 targets. One, my turret, which is hopefully stronger than my hull armour, because my hull armour isn't very good. And 2, the side of my tank at an extreme angle, so that people will either bounce on that or damage my tracks. That's the plan. This T14 really wasn't an amazingly good player, and we just abused that a bit, although we make a couple of really bad shots in this game. But you know, them's the breaks. He's dead, we're not. There's kill number 1, and whoa, the capture thingy is suddenly up rather high, but you know, gets reset or something, and we set the KV1 on fire, which is always good for a laugh. We do actually have a friendly kill on our team, our own M3 Lee, because he's a muppet. Well, no, we don't know the context of what happened, or, you know, these things happen. Let's not draw too many conclusions from it, but we're looking pretty good. I wonder if this was one of the games in which I was getting poor FPS when I went into sniper mode, because some of my shots are awful. Or maybe my gun just sucked. I don't know. But anyway, we're winning 12-5, this thing's almost over. It was mainly about that little fight where it was me, essentially, with some support, but I was having to take shots from all of their heavies. And here's the SU-85. The SU-85's armour isn't amazing. I could be angling better here, but it's good enough to give me some problems. I mean, it's angled, and the gun mantlet can be quite troll. Some of these shots I could have made better, but you know, there we go, we win. And I get top XP, top damage, and steel wall out of this, so I can't really complain. And as I say, this game was really an exercise in making the most of the armour you have, even if the armour you have isn't all that good. And taking responsibility for what you have to do, and changing your role depending on the matchmaker, on the game itself, etc, etc. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you watch some of my other videos. Thanks very much for your time.